Logro desbloqueado. Veinte horas antes.
This is it. Animus Organics. You think Central's right on this one?
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
Fue como el que más me tincó de los que vi de estos tipos.
I always make sure this is the car we take out.
They're all the same, Charlie.
No, they're not. This one's mine. Hey, Lau.
Yeah?
Lao.
I've lost count of the number of times the mindjackers struck.
In Newton or globally?
Oh, just a figure of speech. He's been on the rampage for too long, but now he's in our territory.
Should give us the advantage.
At least we've managed to link the previous mindjackings to one suspect.
It's the MO. Historically, mindjackers have used some kind of external gear. They use another system to extract, before storing it in their own neural tissue.
So they'd need a terminal.
Which is usually how we catch them. It's conspicuous.
But are mindjackers not behaving the same way?
No. His tools appear to be built into his own bodily wetware system. Some kind of resonance imager in his body, maybe.
Whatever it is, it's less invasive as well.
Exactly. His victims suffer massive hemorrhages, but no external injuries. State of the art, but a dead giveaway.
So, Central predicted our mindjacker was going to strike here.
You don't
Supongo que
trust
tengo
it?
que
I
entrar.
just don't understand how it came to that conclusion.
Obviously, we're doing our jobs right. We collect data, which Central interprets. Based on that data, it maps a pattern.
But why isn't it a pattern that we could see?
It's not only us. Central's got all of the city, the whole net to draw on.
But it won't tell us how it's come to the conclusion where the mindjacker will strike. Does it think we can't understand? Is it concealing something?
Just be glad we've got an advantage like Central.
I still don't like it. Animus Organics.
That's what the sign says. They're one of the city's largest computational biotech firms.
What do they make?
Wetware mostly. Wouldn't be grown here, probably in Eurofed.
This place is just the offices?
Regional headquarters, Central tells me. Do we know why it predicts the next attack will take place here?
It won't share that with us. Need to know. A high-tech firm like this must have secrets worth something to a mindjacker. Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
Hey, anyone there?
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
Pero está abierto.
Hey, service!
Animus must be one of those places that doesn't keep staff working nights. Very strange.
Hay un ascensor.
Cell agents, we want to talk to someone.
Looks like we'll just have to help ourselves.
Bueno.
The elevator's locked. Panel says authorized personnel only.
I guess we need to find someone who counts as authorized, then.
¿Dónde? Pero... Game over. Me demoré mucho.
What the
¿Qué
hell?
pasó?
What'd you find?
A security card.
¿Me
This man was
sirve?
custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our mindjacker's target, then.
Still, I don't think this was an accident. We
Messi.
need to find out what's going on here.
¿Con esto puedo subir? El loco se suicidó, lo suicidaron. A ver.
The elevator's locked. Panel says
Pero-
authorized.
Ah, mira, tengo una pistolita.
It's unlocked floor 26 for us.
Must be where its owner was working.
Piso 26. ¿Qué es eso?
Damn it all.
Burns all around the planar nodes in his wetware wiring. Yeah, this is our mindjacking victim.
Central was right.
The attack was recent, maybe minutes ago. The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the street.
There's only one other way out of here, to the roof. We need to get up there before he escapes again.
Ahí hay algo, teléfono. Buena, Arla, por fin empecé el juego. Gracias por pasar. Hasta ahora está bien dinámico. Pero ¿por dónde parto acá?
I can't figure that out.
Ya, muy bien. Oh. The roof. Okay. Public statements. Ya, esto es como lo que me dijo la loca afuera. Exposure conditions. Midday UV exposure index. Oh. Ok. Penita. Espera, tengo esto y lo otro que tengo un teléfono. Ninguno tiene adjuntos. No hay mensajes nuevos. ¿Qué más hay aparte del teléfono? Nameplate. Roy Atwood. Ah. Roy Atwood.
His ID badge says Gerbach, Avery.
No es
He's an
él.
HR supervisor.
If the mindjacker's in corporate espionage, it's a pretty strange target.
Have Central run his data. See if it can flag anything.
Esto está cerrado, supongo.
Locked.
That keypad's probably got something to do with it.
Ok. Pidamos ayuda. ¿Esto será poner los números? No, hay un listado de nombres y está Roy Atwood ahí. Y los otros no me suenan. Las noticias. Llamemos a Roy Atwood.
I think I found the office manager's
Como el del
contact.
teléfono.
See if he'll help us. Remember, be consistent when you're talking to him.
De hecho, no sé qué decirle.
What? Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Mr. Atwood, my name is Dr. Regis. I'm an investigator for Cell.
What? I mean, what's happened?
Necesito hacerle unas preguntas. Clásico. Ahí está pasando algo en su oficina. Es una emergencia. Es una emergencia en realidad. O sea, como que no hay mucho tiempo, supongo.
We're on the trail of a dangerous felon. He's killed dozens before, and without your help, he's going to escape.
Oh God. What's happened?
No estás en problemas. Puedes darnos acceso al techo, eso puede ser. Pero no tengo idea si esa puerta te lleva al techo. De hecho,
2 of your colleagues have been killed on site. We're tracking the murderer, and we're pretty sure he's fled to the roof.
What? Who?
We need access to the roof as quickly as possible. What's the code for the access door in your office?
It's...
la primera no me tinca. La segunda creo que tampoco lleva nada. La tercera es como una amenaza. Chuta, estoy entre la 2 y la 3.
Do you want cell agents bringing you in as well? All this stalling, I might think you're working with the killer.
No, I just...
Ah, bien
Quickly,
dicho.
what's the code?
It's 6167.
6167.
Thanks.
De nada. Gracias. Logro desbloqueado. Seis, 1, 6, 7. Bueno.
Come on, we've almost caught up with him.
Ah, mira.
The mindjacker!
Freeze, cell agents.
Pa. Drop the weapon, you're the rest. Como Jack Bauer.
Lay down your weapon and put your hands above your head.
Does that ever work?
Sometimes. It was worth a try. The only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
¿Se va a tirar? Bueno, nos vimos.
What?
Ah, mira. Chao, nos vimos.
What? He had lifting gear?
He's escaping by aerostat.
Central, our mindjacking suspect has fled the scene by air.
Interceptors dispatched. Belcorp officers have arrived on scene at Animus. Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke it. We were so close.
Fail.
Lau,
Chuta.
Max,
What? Huh?
were you sleeping on duty?
Sleep? No, I was trancing. For
Ah, con el
work, of
bongazo.
course.
Dr. Lau was submitting her case report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
No records have been found of such a vehicle.
What?
Radar
como
and
si era
air traffic
gigante.
records show no aerostat present at that time. And no communications traffic has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into central systems is implausible.
Are you saying we're lying?
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you are advised to pursue other lines of inquiry.
If you say so. Something's going
Si
on.
hubiese llamado a otra gente, se hubiese escapado antes de que llegara al techo.
Hey, Lau.
Yeah?
En Jacker Central, what we do now.
Got any ideas where we can look next?
I thought you were supposed to be the lead on this case. We could look into that other lead. What was his name?
Gil Vanderwall?
Yeah, that's the one.
I thought Vanderwall made it pretty clear he wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled him. Tact is
Buena,
apparently
Lalo.
not your strong point.
I like to speak my mind.
I'll contact
Pero
him
en
and
una
see if he's
continuación.
more open to persuasion. He might cooperate if you're not there threatening him with physical injury.
He's a dyed-in-the-wool felon. He deserves worse.
But if he can help us...
Sale en su
Alright,
Overwatch
see what you can
más
do.
rato con el Amaro. No me ha dicho nada. Necesito info.
Wetware, huh?
Yeah, specifically for forming neural connections between systems. The blue stuff. The nanomachines keeping the modern world running.
It's fun.
Ya, eso
When I
caché.
think nanomachine, I picture tiny gears and turbines. When really they're just bits of proteins in macromolecules.
They still perform all kinds of mechanical tasks, just smaller.
I guess I'm technically more of an
Buena
expert in
mente.
them than
Sí,
you
está
are.
bueno.
I used to
Hasta
make
ahora.
them
Y eso
for a
que no he hecho mucho.
Yeah, but
Ups.
you wouldn't know what to do with them anymore. Organic computing, that's my field.
Parece que hay que
Looks like
preguntarle
we
de todo.
found our latest casualty.
Damn it. Why him, though?
I was wondering the same thing. We're assuming the mindjacker's a data thief. The usual MO would be to target valuable info he can sell on the black market.
But this guy, he was an HR administrator.
Apparently a very good one, but not the kind who'd be let in on company secrets.
We'll just have to ask the mindjacker when we catch him.
Le pregunté eso, no
You
caché.
don't like that Central's predicted this, do you?
It's not how investigations are supposed to be done.
Admit it. You're afraid your job's going to be stolen by machines. Kind of like weavers, factory workers, authors.
Just how old do you think I am? No, don't answer that. I just don't like having that key bit of information kept from me.
You need to learn to work with Central. It's not our enemy. It works for us as we work for it.
Do we have any ideas about our perp?
The fact that he's stealing data straight from living neural wiring is disturbing, but it tells us a couple of important things.
Oh?
Well, previously caught mindjackers have usually burnt out after 1 or 2 attacks. Sharing a whole other's brain worth of data is pretty taxing.
So we're looking for someone with a really specialized wetware setup in their heads. Pity that won't tell us what they look like.
The other problem is how slippery this guy is. Only fragments of appearances on camera, no clear witnesses.
Which means he's either a master of disguise,
Or there's some pretty high up collusion to hide him. That wouldn't surprise me if he were a business hire,
still, after this many hits, he may start to slip.
even if it's just his psyche breaking.
Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
Ok. Está nice la música, acompaña. ¿Qué más hay? Supongo que ese es como mi computador.
One of Central's fisheye cameras. Someone has covered it in tape. Trying to tidy Lau's desk for her is a battle lost before it's even fought. That's what she says, like it was something from the art of war.
Pero se ve súper sospechoso. Bueno, veamos qué hay acá. Centralized Emergency Logistics. Puedo llamar. Los correos, noticias. Fotitos. Picture and Charlie. Wow. 10 de 10 horas con 100 minutos y 100 segundos. Sí, igual tiene razón. Match in progress. Bueno, ahora podemos ver esto. Ese factor 30. 30 nomás. Holidays in orbit. Y ahí, ¿esto qué es lo que es? Ya. Ah. Chuta, igual llevan hartas víctimas. Y ahí el correo, que supongo que aquí está lo importante. Null your legacy. Es muy importante que descargue y active esto. Esto de acá. En una ubicación segura, lo más pronto posible. No le diga a nadie. Pero lo mando en anónimo. Howdy. Mira. cuentas? Eduardo Vargas. Chuta. Este es el del que hablamos. No. Dice que no me va a ayudar. Ya, parece que no quiere. Esto tiene autosave o no. What? Porque si no está el menú acá. Ah, sí tiene. Ya, entonces. O sea, quería guardar para jugármela con esto nomás. To Traveler. Dice que lo abrieron en un lugar seguro. ¿Esto es un lugar seguro? Probablemente no.
I trust Max, but I know Central would hear everything and sell headquarters.
Ya. Entonces salgamos. Pero ¿a dónde? Hola, se fue. Santiago and Preston, Surgical Lab.
Locked. Dr. Santiago must be working on something he does.
Ay, ¿qué decía? Pero supongo que... Hola.
They picked this guy up last night. He's got something in his wiring that might be contagious. I guess that means I'm safe, but still, poor kid. One of Central's fisheye cameras.
Supongo que
Hey,
acá no es
kid, you
seguro.
all right?
Ya nos vamos. ¿Puede caminar rápido? No. Hay otra cámara ahí. Boletines. Esta es la misma cuestión. Ah, automático, ok. Ah, no tan automático. Eso es donde estaba. Eso es donde se pitearon al tipo y supongo que tengo que ir para acá.
When people worry, there's always something they find to help them. Drinking, the trance, even God sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past.
Eso se ve raro. Vic Cherries. Oh, no.
It took a lot of work to make, but it was worth it. This engineered tree is the kind of memorial I think she'd appreciate.
Benita.
I'm not climbing that. It's sickly enough as it is.
Pero parece que algo...
It's empty.
Ah, está vacío. Ya, veamos.
Here goes nothing.
Dr. Regis.
Yes.
¿O no?
Regis? Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat. It's like it just vanished. So I thought I'd better give you a heads up.
Do you mind? I was in the middle of something. How did you find me?
Central told me you'd be here, at Fulcrum Tower. Also, It said, "Stop turning your traveler off."
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the balconies much?
Take a look at the plaque.
Viksha Regis, beloved... Oh, Regis, this is... I'm sorry, Charlie, I didn't know.
You wouldn't have. I don't tell anyone about it.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
¿Cómo sé esto? O sea, supongo que
We
es
were
verdad.
married for 4 years.
I'm sorry it couldn't last.
We met in our professions. She was a engineer as well.
You didn't have kids?
Engineer.
My previous work, well, it left both of us infertile. We had embryos prepared through IVF, but we never got to using them.
I'm really sorry. I remember reading... It was Baxter, wasn't it?
Don't push it, Dr. Lau.
Sorry.
Baxter.
She isn't buried up here. She was processed, like anyone else.
I see.
The tree
Hola,
is special,
Cronos.
though.
Bien, ¿y tú?
I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
No, made. It's a cross of Chrysophyllum canito and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But you're doing it for her.
Makes it all worth it. You're right, though. This place
Bueno,
is
ahí puedo
very
sacar
expensive.
información de
Why do
Baxter.
you think I live in a pod in the southeast barrel?
I didn't know that was where you lived either. I think I figured out why you went off the grid to come up here tonight. You heard about Baxter, didn't you?
They let a monster like that walk.
They didn't parole him because they approve of what he did. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful. With a governor jammed in his limbic system, well, he won't be the same man. He can't even imagine hurting anyone again.
Even if it were completely true, I know that there is absolutely no way I could forgive him.
On the bright side, he'd probably be pretty mad at you too. Well, if he could have thoughts like that anymore without falling over and puking, you put him away, and that counts for something. I know it's not exactly normal for you to open up, but if you want someone to talk to,
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so. We better get going. You coming?
¿Voy o no voy al tiro?
I just need a moment to think, Max. A little privacy. It's why I came up here in the first place.
I understand, Charlie. I'll be in the car. I'll see how long I can stall Central.
Max,
Yes?
Nothing.
That's all right, Charlie. I understand. I'll be in the car.
¿Y
I
qué más
can't
podemos
ask for
hacer acá?
help in this. I'm not even sure what this is yet.
Está
You are
Está
alone
interesante.
as requested.
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C,
Ok, 1448 D, A, B, C, E.
Excuse me?
Ah, son...
What about them?
They were removed from the Alracis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615, on the 11th of November 2065. They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Viksha Regis.
Así
They were
es.
frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my kid? My embryos?
You are about to meet with a contact, Gil Vanderwall.
Messi.
In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model.
Hay
You will
hartos
secure
juegos
it
de
for us.
este
Further instructions will follow.
publisher.
And what if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Que se ven interesantes.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time.
Oh.
1 is gone. 3 remain. Do it
Bad
quickly.
ending.
Your legacy is in jeopardy.
To save the lives of our children? I think I can accept that.
So, despite the incident at Animus, I may have some good news. We might have a break in that string of mindjackings.
Vanderwall agreed to talk.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
He couldn't hold out forever. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
Lau?
Central wants a word.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau.
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network. It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin, evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening at the...
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau. Your vehicle has been rerouted. Please seek an expedient resolution to the situation. Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
¿Qué está pasando acá? ¿Qué hay? Está el auto, está al lado. Supongo que hay que preguntarle al tipo qué onda.
What do you make of it, Lau?
The station's been evacuated. Better ask the corpsman what's gone down.
Sir, over here.
La cara.
I'm Dr. Regis. This is Dr. Lau. We've been assigned as crisis management.
Corpsman Durian, 4th Network.
Has it gotten any worse?
Not yet, but we've not heard any word since...
Hey, I'm the only one here who hasn't got wiring in his head. Central hasn't had the decency to update me.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Well, it's another one, sir.
Another what?
A, bomber.
What do you mean, another one?
This is like the 4th this year I know of. Central's been doing its best to keep public awareness down.
I guess it doesn't want public panic about it.
Or it doesn't want people to think we haven't got it under control. So how do you know about it?
I talk to people? I've got a social life, unlike someone.
Pillados.
Central marked him when he tripped a chroma sensor. Central locked down the trains and started an evacuation. It looks like he panicked and holed up in one of them.
Anyone in danger? Any hostages?
Central's not mentioned any in the case file. That either means there aren't any,
Or it doesn't consider them sufficiently important. Probably wants the transit running again more than it cares about human life.
sounds like he was surprised. Didn't have time to take any.
He's not thinking in terms of hostages. He was made as a weapon.
Regis?
He's a bio-bomber. The explosives are made of... they are his bones. That's how he tripped a DNA sensor. What's your take on it, Dr. Lau?
Honestly, it's looking pretty lousy for him. Doesn't look like he's got any human shields. I doubt an empty transit station was his intended target either.
Very astute.
Charlie, you're not gonna like this. Central's just bumped the priority. It wants the suspect neutralized.
What?
Hablar o hacer tiempo.
Neutralized is a vague term. I'm gonna try to talk him down.
Regis?
It sounds like he's hesitating. I may be able to exploit that, but just in case, get to high ground.
Fine. You probably know what you're doing.
The signal is hope. Don't fire until you hear me say it.
Hope. Got it.
Keep the public away, and run one more check for bystanders in the station. We can't afford casualties if this goes wrong.
Will Central approve of this?
We don't have time to wait and find out. Wish me luck.
A ver cómo resulta.
Hello?
Who's there?
I just want to talk. I'm unarmed, and I'm opening the doors.
What do you want, heathen?
Embrace the wicked bones, the signs of tempering. No, eso no sirve. Why not?
You sound like you're from America. Am I right? Texas, I'd guess.
Yes, you're right.
I thought so. I grew up there myself, near Fort Worth. What part do you hail from?
Houston.
I can remember what it's like out there. It's part of why I came here in the first place. I'm Dr. Regis, by the way. Some folk call me Charlie.
Thomas Beckett.
Like the saint. Nice to meet you all, Thomas.
¿Y qué pasó? No, eso no. Eso tampoco.
So, how do you like the city?
It's a wretched den of sin, like Sodom or Gomorrah.
Well, it's not my favorite, but I wouldn't go that far. I take it you're not here as a tourist.
I'm here to do my duty and strike a blow for the Lord.
Really? We're a long way out from the war here. Whole other continent, in fact.
Yes, I know. But now I'm surrounded, and I must make use of what I have. The fire within me.
A ver, tratemos de seguirle.
How's the scoliosis?
What?
And the osteoporosis, the rickets, and the diabetes?
How do you...
It's a common side effect of sloppy prenatal genetic engineering. That and having your body lay explosive nitrates in your bones instead of calcium.
It's a test of our faith. Only the truly worthy who can...
It shows just how little the Gengineers who made you cared about your health. They made you to walk and to carry a bomb in your bones. The fact that you're a living, feeling, thinking human was merely an inconvenience.
Esta loca lo va a matar. Está lista.
Regis, I'm in position. Visibility good, 0 crosswind. Standing by.
There have been times when I've lost faith, but I can't let this be one of them.
Esto lo va a provocar. Esto creo que también. Esto lo mata. Y esto no sé. O sea, creo que la cuarta es como una salida segura. Pero no estoy seguro si las otras tres... Si es que alguna me sirve. Creo que la 2 y la 3 al menos provocarían que explote. La 1 no estoy seguro. Porque igual como que me está comprando un poco, pero quizás sea arte de mi... O quizás él piense que yo estoy tratando de ganar tiempo si es que le digo esto. Pero
I
veamos.
used to work with guys like you a whole lifetime ago.
The Lord's warriors?
Something like that. Kids who'd been altered,
Como que igual...
weaponized youth. You've grown up with so many health problems, groomed since birth for a noble sacrifice. But this, does this seem like the glorious role you were promised?
It is my duty to God to sacrifice myself.
In an empty transit station, thanks to a piece of bad luck?
This wasn't where I was supposed to go. But even the original target, it doesn't seem to fit with God's plan. But if I agreed to go
Como
with
que igual me está
I'd
escuchando.
have failed in my duty. I'd just be a prisoner in a strange land.
For the Lord hears the needy and does not despise his own people who are prisoners. Psalm 69, verse 33.
You're right. Wherever I am, I'm
Bueno, con
always
eso
in
se
the
lo ganó.
Lord's sight.
There are more ways to do his work than destruction. We can help you find it. We can probably even fix your bones.
All right. I shall not resist.
Thomas, you've made a wise choice. More importantly, you've made it for yourself.
Win. Win-win.
Corpsman, the suspect has surrendered. Take him into custody. Carefully.
Yes, Doctor.
Quería matarlo igual.
Regis, that was amazing! Central's going to be pissed, though. That was a huge risk.
Screw Central. Come on. We've got work to do. The corpsman can handle it here.
Yeah, with a little help from the bomb squad.